meet Libra, Libra sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Libras starting today, the 21st of April, 2024. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Shirley and the lovely Honey Paw, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you, Libras and friends of Libras, for joining us today. And today I am reading with this beautiful feline Marseille Tarot. And I've already purified with this gorgeous Eau du Coq, which is no longer available, but I did put in the video description of this video links to purchase this deck and also to purchase something that is comparable but much more affordable and available called 4711. If you are on a restream on YouTube and you don't feel like watching all the shuffling I'm about to do, you can use the timestamps right in the video description to fast forward right to the reading. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. This reading does go out to a lot of Libras, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to make sense to you or doesn't seem to apply to you, it's probably just not meant for you. In that case, just check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's a bunch of affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. It's just an easy, fun way to give our channel some support if you feel like doing that. Stay tuned for information on our new shop, which will not be affiliate links, but an entirely full retail experience, and we expect that soft launch to be coming up very soon. If you'd like to give a donation to this channel, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support. Libra, we appreciate you for being here today for this 2-week reading, and I am pretty done with this shuffling. Maybe once more. We'll give this deck a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for you gorgeous Libras starting today for the next 2 weeks. Today's the 21st of April, 2024. Here we go. Ooh, nice. 10 of Cups. Can't beat that. Knight of Wands. That's very beautiful. And a lovely 7 of Cups. Well, you're doing great. This is one of your cards, the 7 of Cups. This is a good card for you. It's just a reaffirmation. We're going to kind of go from right to left here. This is a good affirmation that you're on the right track. You have been, though. You've been doing really well, and things are continuously upgrading, continuously improving. Sometimes I know you'd like things to be improving quicker, but improving they are. And the way that you can help that along is by being committed to seeing the beauty in your life, being committed to seeing the beauty everywhere you go. I think it's, I can't remember if it's a Lakota, one of those Native American tribes. They have a saying called the beauty way. That's the way you walk. You walk the way of beauty. And I love that idea that everywhere you walk is beauty. And beauty exudes from you, and beauty is given to you, and that you tend to create what you notice, and you notice more what you create. And so where you're noticing beauty, you're going to see not only more beauty, but you're invoking that presence of Venus, who is the 7, who is all the 7s. And by noticing that beauty and invoking Venus by noticing the beauty, then those upgrades and those turnarounds and those improvements that you are already experiencing seem to speed up. And that just comes from you being willing to use your powers of perception consciously and intentionally. I'm using my conscious powers of perception to look for beauty wherever I can find it. The other thing about this too, speaking of beauty, is in your thought forms. If you are one of those who like to work with magic or law of attraction or visualization, things like that, you know that when you visualize something, it starts to bring it about. Well, start thinking in terms of the abstract when you're trying to create something in your life. Instead of seeing the thing, see what you think the energy pattern of that thing might look like. See it as energy, as abstract energy patterns, colors, and things like that. And as you look at it, ask yourself, how can I make this energy pattern more beautiful? And you just think in terms of an artist. And you notice that you can, as you visualize that energy pattern, make it different. You can put some blue here or some swirls there, or whatever you like, and play with it. And when you start playing with things as energy like that, you really do speed up their manifestation. So there's a lot of power available to you that I want to make sure that you're utilizing. Lots of help is here too. And you also want to lean on that help. So people are probably here to help you. I'm assuming there's some people that can help you. But even if it's not people, it's there. The help is there. And the help can come in all kinds of different forms. It can come in the forms of omens and inspirations, new education, new ideas. But it can also, there should be some people, some people that can help you too, and use them. You don't have to be an island. Use the help that the universe is sending you. It's sending you that help. That old, everybody's heard that story about the guy that's dying in the ocean, and you screaming for God to help, and then a boat comes by and he says, that's okay, God's going to save me. And the boat leaves and a helicopter comes by. Oh, no, that's okay, God's going to save me. And then he gets to heaven and he says, God, why didn't you save me? Well, what are you talking about? I sent you a boat. I sent you a helicopter, right? The same thing goes with us, is when the universe sends us help, we need to use it. We need to use it. We don't need to think, no, I can take care of this on my own. You're not supposed to take care of everything on your own. That's why the help is there. Okay, so this is the whole reading here is showing you that you have started already a trend of absolute success, a trend of absolute I don't like to say completion, happily ever after. That's the word. So don't relegate this to the time-space continuum. Allow yourself to stay present, Libra, in the moment, and recognize that your happily ever after is now. It's happening right now, and it can stay happening now as long as you stay here, now. And no matter what you think is going on in your life, if you remind yourself, that's part of my happily ever after, it's very powerful, because there's so much going on behind the scenes for you that it can be easy to sort of discount and not notice all of the magical happenings, all of the magical experiences that are happening for you. This is a very powerful reading. It's not a very specific reading yet. We'll see if we get some more specifics as things get opened up here, but it's a very powerful reading as far as the trend of your overall success. And I have a feeling one of the reasons why it's not a very specific reading is because each of you is so different. Each Libra is so different. And I think for many of you, it doesn't matter so much what the form of it is. It's that you recognize the assistance that's there for you, and that you utilize that assistance. You recognize the beauty that's there for you, so that you utilize that perception of the beauty to keep those upgrades happening. You keep those lucky breaks coming because you got a lot of them. King of Cups, that's you. King of Wands, that's you. And the Priestess, and the upgrades come out of nowhere. By the way, the upgrades come out of nowhere. So when as you walk the beauty way, as you recognize beauty everywhere you are, no matter what, as you discipline your mind to notice only beauty, then you're activating that Venusian principle of upgrade, of improvement. That's called victory on the tree of life. That's how Venus's victory is beautification, is upgrade, is improvement. she decorates her way into victory. Okay. but it comes out of nowhere. You're not going to expect it. It's like toast popping out of a toaster. You forget about it sometimes, and you forget the power of all of this, and then it just shows up, and you say, "Whoa, I forgot how powerful this can be." Well, that was pretty amazing. And so that's how it works. So just be aware that it comes out of nowhere when you least expect it. So a watch pot never boils. So you just get into the process itself and don't be too concerned with the results right now. Let the results take care of themselves. You are a master. And it's okay to recognize, because it didn't just come out of a can. You didn't just somebody goes to the gym and they say, well, I don't want to end up looking like a bodybuilder. And the trainers are always so nice, but I always think to myself, if I were a trainer, I'd say, what, do you think that comes out of a can? You think that somebody just went into the gym once and said, oh, where did all those muscles come from? It's like, you don't just accidentally look like a bodybuilder. You don't just accidentally sound like an opera singer. Those things take a lot of commitment and a lot of work. You don't just become the King of Cups. You don't just become the King of Wands. This is not, just arbitrary. This is because you've worked so hard at so many things. You've worked spiritually. You've worked so hard spiritually, and you have skill. You have ability. You have an identity, spiritual identity, because you've worked your way through that. You have some of you have a vocation, some of you have a career. Like I said, it's so different for each of you. But whatever the work is in the world, whatever the creative work or whatever it is, that is represented by the wands, you're good at it. You've worked hard at it. It didn't just happen. Right? So it's okay to acknowledge that. The reason why I'm successful at certain things is because I worked. Right? I worked hard. And I deserve all of the rights and privileges that come along with having worked my way into my own kingship, into my own adeptship in these areas. I deserve the good that's coming to me. Right? In fact, it's about time, right? It's about time. Haven't you just been working and working and working and working and hoping that someday it's going to happen? Well, it's happening. So acknowledge that. Acknowledge that it didn't just come out of nowhere. You're not just some lucky person. Now, the luck that's coming is going to help with the manifestations. The luck is there, but again, that luck is self-made. It's self-made luck. And the way that you help that along is by walking that beauty way and acknowledging that you're staying in the present moment and that you're in your happily ever after. And you better be, right? Because you've worked your butt off for that. So, and you don't need to do it all by yourself. You've got plenty of assistance here. So use the assistance, lean on your experience, understand that the present moment holds every gift that you need, and that a lot of the manifestations are going to come out of nowhere. And the way that you can speed those things up is you stay very committed to walking in beauty and seeing the beauty. Letting that Venusian, that Venus energy work through you so that you are an artist. You see your life as an artist. I have a lecture on that you might want to listen to about magic as art. It's a real recent one. That might be actually a really good one for you. But you're doing great, Libra, as you have been. So those old trends are gone. Those old icky trends are gone, and you are really moving into your power more and more. So good for you. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Shirley, Honeypaw, and Dre. And we will see you in 2 weeks for another reading, Libra. Thanks so much for being here. Blessed be.